Chiefs dynasty at a crossroads, the future of Kansas City's golden era. The Kansas City Chiefs have been the NFL's gold standard for nearly a decade, a dynasty built on the brilliance of Patrick Mahomes, the reliability of Travis Kelce, and the strategic genius of Andy Reid. But as whispers of change grow louder, the franchise faces a pivotal moment that could either extend its reign or signal the beginning of its decline. This isn't just off-season chatter, it's a seismic shift that could redefine the Chiefs' future. The Kelce conundrum. At the heart of this crossroads is Travis Kelce, the all-pro tight end who has been Mahomes' most trusted weapon. Kelce's connection with Mahomes has tormented defenses, rewriting record books with clutch third-down conversions and red-zone heroics. But recent comments on his podcast hint at a new reality. Kelce is contemplating his final chapters. Phrases like final stretch and year by year aren't just casual remarks. They're a window into a Hall of Famer grappling with the mental and physical toll of the game. Last season, the numbers told a quieter story. Kelce's production dipped slightly, fewer explosive plays, less red zone dominance. Was it age creeping in? Fatigue? Or the weight of a man pondering life after football? At 35, Kelce remains elite, but the question isn't whether he can still play, it's whether he wants to. The NFL's brutal hits feel heavier when the end is near, and every yard becomes a battle of will. If Kelce steps away, the Chiefs' offense transforms overnight. Defenses have built entire schemes around stopping number 87, using double teams and bracket coverage to limit his impact. Without him, the field shrinks. Mahomes will lean on younger, less proven weapons, forcing a tactical shift that could expose vulnerabilities in high-stakes moments. Kelce's contract year adds another layer. Decisions about money, legacy, and what's left to prove loom large. The Mahomes factor and a lethal new arsenal. While Kelce's future hangs in the balance, Patrick Mahomes remains the Chiefs' unshakable cornerstone. Fresh off another Super Bowl win, Mahomes is already preparing for 2025 with unmatched intensity. His 2022 season, 5,250 yards, 41 touchdowns, and an MVP trophy, set a standard few can touch. Now, with a revamped receiving core, he's poised to elevate even further. Enter Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Rashee Rice, and rookie Carson Steele, speedsters and playmakers who stretch defenses thin. This group isn't just fast, it's precise. Mahomes doesn't just chuck deep balls, he places them with surgical accuracy, exploiting single coverage and punishing mistakes. Andy Reid's directive to push the ball deep signals a return to the explosive, fear-inducing offense that defined 2022. With an upgraded offensive line giving Mahomes time to operate, defenses face an impossible choice. Double-team one weapon and leave another open, or risk Mahomes carving them apart. The psychological edge is undeniable. Defenders still have nightmares about 2022's deep shots. Now, with film showing Worthy blazing past corners and Rice slicing through zones, secondaries are already on edge. Safeties cheat deep, linebackers hesitate, and the Chiefs' offense thrives in the chaos. A dynasty's fragile window. Championship windows don't close with a bang, they erode quietly. The Chiefs' core of Mahomes, Kelce, and Chris Jones has carried them to 3 straight Super Bowl appearances and back-to-back titles. But history warns against complacency. Dynasties like the Patriots and Steelers didn't crumble overnight. They faded when key pieces moved on, and replacements couldn't fill the void. The Chiefs are countering this threat with strategic roster moves. By investing in young talent and balancing experience with fresh legs, they're building for longevity. The front office's calculated decisions, drafting speed, bolstering the line, and refining the playbook, show a franchise unwilling to rest on its laurels. Reid's staff spends the offseason dissecting film, tweaking strategies, and ensuring the Chiefs stay ahead of the NFL's evolving landscape. Mahomes' off-field impact. Beyond the gridiron, Mahomes is shaping his legacy. His new venture with a sports tech company to develop quarterback-specific training tools, think advanced throwing machines and VR simulators, shows a commitment to revolutionizing the game. Mahomes isn't just endorsing products. He's hands-on, drawing on his experience to help young quarterbacks improve accuracy and decision-making. "I want to help young players reach their full potential," he said recently, a nod to his broader vision. In Kansas City, Mahomes 15 and the Mahomes Foundation supports children's health, wellness, and education, cementing his impact off the field. His tireless work ethic, film study, mechanics drills, and chemistry building with new receivers, sets the tone for a team hungry to prove last season's Super Bowl loss was an anomaly. The Miami delusion. While the Chiefs sharpen their edge, a former teammate in Miami is making waves with bold claims. Tyreek Hill, now a Dolphin, recently declared his new squad the AFC's best, crowning Tua Tagovailoa the NFL's top quarterback. Confidence is one thing, rewriting history is another. The Dolphins haven't won a playoff game since 2000, while the Chiefs have built a dynasty on sustained excellence. Hill's comments feel like an attempt to justify leaving Kansas City's throne for Miami's unproven promise. Mahomes and Reid don't respond with words, they answer on the field. Reid's recent press conference wasn't just a game plan, it was a warning. By challenging Mahomes to attack vertically, he's unleashing the NFL's most gifted arm on a mission to dominate. The Chiefs aren't just chasing wins, they're chasing history. The road ahead. The Chiefs stand at a crossroads. Kelce's potential exit looms large, but Mahomes' brilliance, Reid's genius, and a reloaded roster keep Kansas City in the driver's seat. This isn't a team rebuilding, it's a machine retooling for another decade of dominance. The motivation from last season's Super Bowl loss burns hot, and with a lethal mix of speed, precision, and hunger, the Chiefs are poised to remind the NFL why they're the gold standard. Chiefs Kingdom, are you ready for what's coming? Drop a W in the comments if you believe the dynasty is alive and well, or an L if you think the window is closing. The NFL isn't ready for this storm.